this is Hans the Ramen Rater coming at you with another episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time, the show where I show you what to do with your instant noodles. This will be review number 3076. This is one that came in a Zenpop box, and this is really cool. This is Otofuku Okonomi Yaki, Otofuku Okonomiyaki sauce, Yakisoba by Sapporo Ichiban. That's a mouthful, isn't it? Sapporo Ichiban Otofuku Okonomiyaki sauce. Spicy Otofuku Okonomiyaki sauce. Yeah, and Okonomiyaki is like I believe it's a whole bunch of vegetables and meat, and almost like this batter is put over it, and then it's fried up on a teppan. So if you've had yakitori and there's a big metal surface, that's a teppan. So like teppanyaki, that's what I mean. But yeah, and there's special sauces that they use on it. You know, they go it gets all crazy looking. Yeah, that's what this is going on. So anyways, we've got some yakisoba. This is what was just kind of sitting there in the tray. And this is the noodle block. So I'm going to throw those in this pot. You're going to be like, what? Why aren't you using the tray, Ramen Rater? And it's basically because I just didn't want to. There's 3 minutes. How are you going to do this, Ramen Rater? Well, as you can see, I have a fork, and I'm using the power of gravity to push this down. And there we are. So in 3 minutes, it will be totally engorged on the noodle block. So yeah, these are fried noodles. And when you fry noodles, what happens is the water that's in them, so basically you steam some noodles, you boil them, you cook them, and then you fry them. And during the frying process, it extrudes the water. That's how you get these little tiny holes, right? When you introduce it to hot water, those holes get filled by the water, and they just kind of spring back to life that way. It's kind of like how a sponge will retain a lot of moisture because, well, it's got a lot of holes in it, a lot of areas where and gaps to fill that the water can kind of hang out. And that's the whole concept of the instant noodle. Now there's cooking noodle. So take, for example, you go to the store and you get some like durum wheat pasta, so like some spaghetti. You could put that in just hot water and let it sit for 3 minutes, but in no way, shape, or form is that going to be cooked. And if you did let it sit long enough so it would get soft, chances are that it would not only be soft, but be kind of mushy, because it's going to take a while and it's kind of going to lose its structural integrity. So yeah, that's why we have the instant noodle and we have the cooking noodle. And for years I've had people just get on my case in some of my top 10 lists. Is like, that's not an instant noodle, that's a cooking noodle. And they're right in a lot of the times. How can you be the instant noodle guy? It's like, I'm the Ramen Rater. Well, that's not ramen. Well, it was an apt title. Sounded good when I came up with it, right? So I don't know. The instant noodle Rater, I don't think it would have done as well as the Ramen Rater. So I'm sticking with the Ramen Rater. Obviously, this is yakisoba. It is not ramen. The noodles are, you never find this in actually like a bowl of ramen with broth. Never. They're instant noodles. But yeah, there's a big difference. And then like, say like Indomie or there's like, unless it's like miso, shoyu, shio, or tonkatsu, or some variation of such, it's really not ramen, because ramen is a Japanese dish. And if it's not a Japanese dish, like if you're having a cup of, like, for example, kimchi instant noodles are not ramen. Those are ramyun usually. What's ramen? Well, that is a regional variety of cuisine of noodle from South Korea. Ramen. Ramen. And it's spelled unbelievable many times, different ways. And there is the drain. Oh, did I mention you have to drain this stuff? Alright. Now, I'm hoping I like this. I guess the flavor of this is a, what do you call it? Like a jalapeno Okonomi sauce, which sounds kind of, honestly, that sounds kind of gross, guys. I really like the original, but I mean, I can understand if you want to do something different. That's cool. And the fact that I have it means there's a good chance that people did like it. I don't get a whole heck of a lot of prototype stuff coming across my doorstep, but I love it when I do. Yeah. Come on, almost gone. Yeah, this kind of is not always the best way to go with this, but it works. And then I like to take a fork and take some noodle up, put it in the cup, and then take it out that way too. So that pretty much gets about the right amount out of there. And here we go. Well, that looks nice. There we go. There's the color we're looking for. Nice dark shade. Alright, so I suppose I should give this a try. Well, it smells like okonomiyaki sauce, and I do detect a little hint of spiciness going on here. So let's see what we got. Well, yeah. Oh, we gotta add some zung to it. So, yeah, not as much of a fan of this one as I was of the original. Yeah. We have some sliced chashu, which absolutely wonderful stuff. And yes, it has been accounted for. If you watch the last episode, you'll be like, dude, really? Like, yeah, really. And some mung bean sprouts, which I hope take on the color, or it's going to look like there's a bunch of stark, lunatic, raving mad white twigs in here. See, I like everything to kind of look right, and I think, yeah, I think that's good. All right, new plate, first time using, thrift store find, $1. That doesn't look very Japanesey, dude. No, it does not, but I figure, hey, let's give it a try. see what we got here. Okay. Alright, okay, alright. We got some spring onion. Gonna throw around here. And now, I was debating on doing this, and now since I know I'm not really gonna have a whole heck of a lot of this, and I really am not also a big fan of this stuff, I thought it was interesting, but got this sriracha mayo, and I'm gonna show you a very little trick. Alright. You ready? Ziploc bag. Sriracha mayo. In the Ziploc bag. That's good. Not going to be using that much. No, sir. Usually I need a toothpick right about now, and I don't have one. So we're going to go with using scissors, which is kind of not always the best route, but we'll give it a try. So what you want to do is clip it at the tip. Just the tiniest amount off. Uh-oh, they're coming to get me. Can we do it? Man, it's being elusive. The elusiveness. Come on. I am about to curse. I am cursing in my mind currently, loudly and decadently. That hole is way too freaking big. That's what I'm saying. A gaping hole. Crap. What if I just do a tiny little one right like that? Is that gonna work? Is that? There you go. Okay, let's hope this doesn't turn into a fest of horror. Hey, it is about Halloween, so this could... Okay, now don't get on the camera. And here we go. Wait, what? I didn't even get it. I didn't even get it. Let's just do the tiniest little... There. I'm going to give that a try. I don't think this is going to work out all that great, but... Oh, it's too thin. It looks like Thousand Island. Ah! There. But basically, it's like making your own little sachet of sauce. But it can work out really well, because if you get it thin enough, it gets a kind of a neat effect. But... that actually looks like this stuff in Japan that they call Aurora sauce. And all Aurora sauce is... Wait for it. Guess. Yep, it's ketchup and mayo. Aurora sauce. Ooh, sounds fancy, right? No, it's fry sauce. It's ridiculous. Yeah, Aurora sauce. Anyways, well, this has been Hans the Ramen Rater. Thank you for stopping by and checking out this video. If you like this one, click like. If you subscribe, I will be your friend forever. And hey, have a look at all this other stuff. If you ever have any questions or any requests, please comment below and hit me up, or on any of my other videos. I try to reply to every single comment that I get, period. So, do it to it. And I hope you have a good one and enjoy some noodles. Have a good one. And bye.